Good morning, students. Now, continue vector topic in which vector product of two vectors, right? Vector product, we have taken different types of problems. All the formula, including how to find sin theta, how to find n cap, unit vector, everything is over. Now, write this particular. After completing some properties, you have written the properties in scalar product also. Just similar to that, write some properties. Actually, they are the formula. Write them, then let us work out many problems. Yes, let me start with this. Properties of, just similar to the scalar product, you have written there also. Properties of cross product. Properties of cross product. You have written that in scalar product also. Let me write one by one. First one is A cross B. There you have written A dot B is a scalar. A dot B is a number, you have written there. Here A cross B is a vector, you write. Is a vector. Second property, A and B are two non-zero vectors. Are two non-zero vectors. Non-zero vectors. Then A cross B equal to 0. Zero vector. Remember, don't write just 0 because cross product always vector. Don't write just a simple number 0. It is a vector. If and only if and only if A and B are parallel vectors, parallel to each other. A and B are parallel to each other. If two vectors are parallel to each other, then clearly A cross B will be equal to 0. No more verification is required. Why? Tell me. A cross B means mod A mod B sin theta. If they are parallel, what is the angle between A and A? If they are parallel, 0. No? So sin 0 is 0. Total it is a 0. No more explanation is required here. Just it is the formula. Remember it. Right? Third one is A cross A. Third one is if theta equal to 0, then A cross B, if theta equal to 0, then A cross B is 0 vector. That is correct, same thing. Angle between the vector, if it is 0, no doubt their cross product should be 0 vector. If theta equal to 180 degree, then also A cross B is sin 180 is also 0. Sin 0 is also 0. Sin 180 also 0. Explanation is simple, but they are the formula. Let me write them together. You may have to refer the formula when you solve the problems. Property number 4 is A cross A. A cross A. A dot A is mod A square, you have written there in scalar product. But remember, A means theta is 0, no doubt it is 0. Or A cross minus A also 0. Remember this. Angle between A and A or A and minus A, angle will be 0. Sin 0 is 0. So cross product of A and A or A and minus A both are zeros. Property number 5. I cross I equal to J cross J equal to K cross K. Is it necessary to tell anything about this? No. A cross A 0, I cross I means 0. All are equal to 0. J cross J 0, K cross K 0. But sixth one here you see, I cross J equal to how much? I cross J. I cross J means angle between the vector this is I, this one is J, and here it is K. Always measure the angle, positive direction is this. Now, I cross J is mod I mod J sine of the angle between I and J 90 degree into a unit vector perpendicular to both I and J, it is K. I and J board perpendicular vector is this, it is K. So total it is 1 into sine 91 into K, or it is just K. Right? So let me write similarly remaining thing. Similarly, J cross K is I. K cross I equal to J. Therefore, let me combine once again. I cross J is K, J cross K is I, and K cross I is J. Remember this. Right? Property number 6th one over. 7th one. If it is J cross I, if it is reverse order, J cross I, what do you get? For that, let me write A cross B equal to, that one let me write first. A cross B equal to minus of B cross A. If you interchange the vector, you must get minus sign. If you write J cross I, you must get minus K. Why it is negative? Because there is no difference between the dot product. A dot to be R, B dot A are one and the same. A dot to be R, B dot A. But here, A cross B is a minus of B cross A. Simple explanation is, A cross B, you know this, I, J, K, correct now? X1, Y1, Z1, X2, Y2, Z2. This is A cross B, correct now? Now, you know that if you interchange any two row or column, go back to the determinant chapter there. If you interchange any two row or column, sign of the determinant changes. Do you remember that? Determinant chapter. So what I am doing is, I am interchanging second and third row. See? Y1, Z1. So A cross B is this. A cross B is this one equal to minus, but this one is B cross A. Now I think you can understand this. It is B cross A. Why? First, second row is X2, Y2, Z2. So the first vector is B, not A now. Here it is A, this is B, B, A, minus sign. Simple explanation for that. Anyway, 8th one is reverse this. J cross I equal to minus K, therefore. k cross j minus I and I cross k minus j. Just using this property can write, if you interchange the vectors you get minus. Property number 8(1) is over. Right? Ninth one. Sin theta equal to, that you have written already, sin theta equal to mod A cross B by mod A mod B. You have already written this. How to find sin theta previous, how to find unit vector, that's also there. Let me write that one also. 10th one is unit vector perpendicular to both A and B is n cap equal to A cross B divided by mod A cross B. This one also you have written there. How to find unit vector in the direction of A cross B, or unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. This is the formula. Write all the properties. Before working out the problems, write the list of formula. If you get all the formula in the single sheet, it is very convenient to work out the problem. See? Okay. 10th one is over. Let me write 11th one. Property number 11. Property number 11. A cross B plus C equal to A cross B plus A cross C. Careful. Distributive property. Same thing we have written in scalar product. See, A dot B plus C is A dot B plus A dot C. Just similar to that. Distributive property holds good in vector product also. Let us prove this. Let A equal to x1i, y1j, z1k. B equal to x2i, y2j, z2k. And one more vector x3i, y3j, z3k. Three vectors A, B, C. B plus C is adding B and C together. B plus C, see this one, x2 plus x3, I, y2 plus y3, j, z2 plus z3, this is B plus C. B and C are vector, add them. Now what about this? A cross B plus C is I, J, K. Vector A is x1, y1, z1. Vector B plus C is x2 plus x3, y2 plus y3, z2 plus z3. K, z1, this one. Just observe this carefully. Vector A, this one. B plus C, here. Cross product, determinant. But you know, property of determinant, if any one row or column is a sum of two terms, then the determinant can be written as sum of two determinants. Do you remember that? It is the property from the determinant topic. So, let me write here equal to I, J, K, x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2 plus I, J, K, x1, y1, z1, x3, y3, z3. If you want, let me write that. If any row of a determinant is sum of two terms, then the determinant is equal to sum of two determinants. It is the property of the determinant. Therefore, next step what you can write? Right hand side can be written as equal to, what about this? It is A cross B plus this one A cross C. Therefore, A cross B plus C is A cross B plus A cross C. Using the property of the determinant, you can show that A cross B plus C is A cross B plus A cross C. And the last property is 12th one. Lambda into A plus B, where lambda is a number, constant. Then this one is equal to lambda A, lambda into A, I made a mistake here, not A plus B, A cross B, A cross B equal to lambda A into B, or also equal to A into lambda B, A into lambda B. Where lambda is a scalar or a number. Now, A cross B, let A equal to x1i, y1j, z1k, B equal to x2i, y2j, z2k, A cross B equal to ijk, x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. Determinant, this is A cross B. A cross B is just the value of the determinant. Now, let me take the left hand side. Lambda into A cross B. Lambda into A cross B is lambda into ijk x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2. Now again go back to the topic determinants. If any one row or column is multiplied by a number, scalar, then the whole determinant is multiplied by that number. Do you remember that? Whole determinant is multiplied by the constant means no doubt you can multiply, value will never change, only the first row by that. Third row as it is. See, if the second row is multiplied by the constant lambda, then the whole determinant is multiplied by lambda, property in the determinant topic. But remember, what is this? It is this one is lambda A cross this one is B. Second row is actually lambda A. But you can multiply this one by the lambda into ijk x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2 can also be written as ijk x1 y1 as it is, because you can multiply any row or column, value will never change. Lambda x2 lambda y2 lambda z2. So this is vector A cross lambda B. Note the difference. Therefore, let me write once again the conclusion. Lambda A cross B equal to lambda A cross B equal to lambda A cross B or A cross lambda B, one and the same, no change. These are the very, very important properties in vector. Important topics in vectors. Write all the properties together. Now let us try to solve the problems one by one given in the exercise, worked example, miscellaneous exercise, all. You may have to use any one of the properties listed here. 12 properties I have given here. No need of this proof for certain properties because very trivial. And for the complicated properties I have given the proof also. Just note them. Is it over? Yes. Let me take the problems now. One by one problems. Problem number 1. Problems. 1. Find unit vector. Find unit vector perpendicular to both A plus B and A minus B, where A equal to I plus J plus K and b equal to I plus 2j plus 3k. Find the unit vector. Careful. Unit vector, yes, okay. Length 1 unit vector. Perpendicular to both a plus b and a minus b. First of all, obtain a plus b and a minus b. So, given a equal to I plus j plus k, b equal to I plus 2j plus 3k. Find out a plus b first. A plus b equal to I plus j plus k plus I plus 2j plus 3k. Our answer a plus b is a plus b is 2i j plus 2j 3j k plus 3k 4k. A plus b is the vector this. Let me call this one as c. Okay. Let vector c equal to, because I have to write a plus b always. Instead of that, it is better to write c only, because a plus b is taken as c. Next, d equal to one more vector, a minus b. I plus j plus k minus I plus 2j plus 3k, or I plus j plus k minus I minus 2j minus 3k, or the vector d is, subtract, I minus I cancels, j minus 2j minus j, k minus 3k minus 2k. Vector d is this. Now, find unit vector perpendicular to both c and d. Unit vector perpendicular to both c and d. Unit vector n cap perpendicular to both c and d is n cap equal to c cross d, go back to the formula list, divided by modulus of c cross d. There you are written n cap perpendicular to both a and b, a cross b by mod a cross b. Here you have to find unit vector n cap perpendicular to both c and d, a plus b and a minus b. Okay. Next step is how to find c cross d. I, j, k, x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2, x1 coordinate of c, remember, don't write this or this, you have to write the coordinate component of c, 2, 3, 4, x2, 0, y2, minus 1, z2, minus 2. C cross d equal to I, j, k, x1, y1, z1, 2, 3, 4, 0, minus 1, minus 2. Equal to I into minus 6 minus of minus 4 minus j into minus 4 minus 0. Last one, k into minus 2 minus 0, or I into minus 6 plus 4 minus 2.